Alright, guys, can you hear me now? Okay, yeah. So, do you want me to restart with sound, or do you want to continue from here? I guess I'm continuing.
Greetings, I'm your funerary spacesuit's built-in guide to the world of space funerals. Before we start communicating further, confirm that you are still able to read after the impact. Splendid! You've gotten into a non-standard situation. The BreathEdge Global Funeral Agency is proud of its impeccable history. However, your death may cause the loss of its reputation. Therefore, we suggest that you stop the gas leak and survive.
I like pretending like nothing's wrong. I'm about to alt-tab out, though, because I feel like the game is peaking. It's hitting the red in my shit, at least. Alright. And here we go, guys. Welcome to BreathEdge. It is definitely as chaotic as it sounds.
When picking up any useful items, you can stuff them in your pockets, calling it an inventory, if you will.
That'll hold, right?
To stop the leakage, you'll need an object without any holes. Take out the chewing gum from your pocket. Try not to stick it somewhere except for your face. You deserve some words of encouragement. That's impressive. You've almost won. Remember that the funerary spacesuit isn't designed for long-term use of persons or animals in outer space. It is recommended to immediately call for help on the interphone, improve the spacesuit, or become depressed.
I choose depressed. Aww. Nah, it's boring. Let's go. Oh, Grandpa. I wish you were here. And I wouldn't have to deal with this bullshit. I wouldn't even be on this plane. Or a spaceship. Yes, it is a weird dystopian space epic. And also fucking hilarious.
When you discover a new blueprint of an item, it is automatically added to the memory reprocessor in the kitchen, where you can create this item using the necessary resources. Probably.
New blueprint. Noise. Alright. Man, this looks like a good beer. Let's see. Okay, let's get rid of all the shit I don't actually need in my inventory. This can stay here. This. And this seems like an appropriate place. Cool. No tapes yet. I love it, Oberon. That's the perfect advertising line for that. Oh, hey. I'll take fabric. Give me a second, chat. My oven is screaming at me. Apparently my timer went off. Alright. 5 more minutes and then my chicken will be done. And then I gotta let it cool because, honestly, my teeth are sensitive to hot and cold. What's this? Oh, right. I turned the fucking music off. What's up, you goober? How you doing over there at your totally not horror-inducing job? A typical calendar with girls. Miss September. Grandpa loved and carefully collected such things. I remember in my childhood, Miss December from Grandpa's collection got a fashionably painted mustache, and my ass got some wide strips from Grandpa's belt. After this incident. What do we got on the back? Nothing? I'm gonna leave it. This is a good place for it. I mean, at least you have a reason to be slow, unlike my ass. What can we make here? Okay, refined metal battery, thick electric tape. All stuff I don't have yet.
The waste disposal system is damaged and is operating in reverse mode. The toilet can suck objects flying past the shuttle when the tanks are full.
So you're saying I don't have a toilet? It's unfortunate. Don't have a scanner. Fuck. Alright. I guess we go out into the vacuum of
Source of radiation is
space!
detected. Probably this is the central core of the liner. Be careful, the radiation will kill you instantly in such a suit.
Yeah, there's a reason this game reminds me of Subnautica, but kind of worse. Not like as in it's a bad game, as in it's a lot harder to survive. Subnautica, all you gotta do is make it to the surface. Here's water. Wow, water. Oh, 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 oh. Metal. I don't know, man. Those trees were looking at you funny when you were going to work, I'm sure. They're like, you got away last night, Hats. But we know where you are now. Yes, I know oxygen is not unlimited. That's why I'm staying close to the damn ship. Right. I'm going inside. Damn it. Oof. Let's see. Let's see. I know. I want to read the note. Don't forget to feed the chicken. I'm pretty sure that chicken's fucking immortal. Are those cows? I've never really looked at this before. What the fuck? Whatever. Grandpa and his chicken. I guess that's me as a baby. Sweet stash. You're a wizard, kitty. Okay. No. Home. It's Earth. Let's see. India? I think that's India that it's looking at. Directly, at least. India. Pretty sure that's Saudi Arabia. We have Israel there. That's obviously Africa. Asia in this area. Anyway. Alright.
Just the antenna, you'll have to go into outer space.
Okay. Probably should have looked at before I went out of the ship, but hey, whatever. Metals. I need more metals. Let's see. Where the hell was that antenna? No. Oh, right. It's marked. Yeah.
That was a close call. Try to adjust the antenna very carefully. You've got great engineering skills. You have broken the antenna completely. Now you will need some special equipment and interphone activation codes, which are encrypted in the memory of the steering wheel if it's still intact.
Why the steering wheel? Never got that.
It looks like the steering wheel. You need to try to connect to it. Great news!
Right.
Using my ingenious 2-digit password matching algorithm, I managed to hack the interphone activation codes. Now all that's left is to build a cryptographic debugging station and reconfigure the interphone using these codes, which will take about 5 years with your current skills.
Well,
Remember that you are still able to become depressed.
Wire. Need more metal. Shit. All right, Hat. You have a good night. I hope tonight's better than last night was. There we go. I wouldn't want to deal with it. All right. Oh, Grandpa's mug. Let's see. What's this? The handle is there. I don't know if this was in the game the last time I played it. Damn. Okay. Yeah. I'll take that. Hold on. Here we go. All right, chat. For any of you who might actually want to play this game, this is how you get wire.
The liner died. This might be the biggest catastrophe in the history of astronautics, the reasons for which are yet to be clarified.
Let's see. Yeah, they didn't just have random floating fabrics last time. I had to get a certain item to be able to harvest them. Free food. Always take that. More metal. dancing. Anyway. Ah! Yeah, stealing the copper out of the walls is also another way to get wire, but I would not suggest it. Right. Only thing I don't like about this game is nothing stacks. God, it's such a pain. Storage space gets to be premium real damn quick.
If you're sure that this is exactly what was on the blueprint, then try to reconfigure the receiver. If you have any doubts concerning it, then you will eventually suffer an electric shock, and then your spacesuit will automatically take your body measurements to order a coffin from our company. Thank you for choosing the Global Funeral Agency.
That is also new. That is not how I built this before. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm not an engineer. I'm just a guy at a funeral. Debug. Well, that worked. Attention, all survivors. Rescue shuttle
The
Hope
rescuer's
has
arrival
been
time
sent to
exceeds
you
your
from
estimated
the...
lifespan by 4,369 years. You need to get to the extraction point yourself, getting past the radiation. However, it's impossible to do this with your current skills. To increase your level, you need to create some crap imposed by the developers.
I think it was just, this is the latest version of it, Zanny. Because I think that's actually on purpose. Alright, so... create the crap imposed by the developers to put it in your hands. Let's see, what is this crap imposed by the developers? Okay. Wait. Incredible. Survive one. I see your avatar online.
It wasn't possible to determine the coordinates of the survivor. Communication only works on reception, which gives a good reason not to respond and not to be distracted, despite the objections of the hormonal system.
Heh. Alright, Jack, give me a second. My timer just went off. Alright. Food's out of the oven and cooling. Time to get back into this game. Let's see. Probably shouldn't be moving this far away, but I need metal. There it is.
Seems they were playing some brain cracking game.
That ain't it. Oh. Hey. My favorite game. Mortal Wombat. Oh, I'm keeping that. Wait, no. Take.
Be careful. Games provoke cruelty, because according to statistics, most criminals played them at least once. All criminals drink water, blinked, and used toilet paper, which makes it possible to draw an unequivocal conclusion about your criminal inclinations.
Okay, should probably get back to the ship before I, suffocate to death. My name is Babe. I am very beautiful. You save me? I beg. I'm completely alone. Take off your helmet. You may hear me cry. Hurry.
Your interlocutor has very sweet accent, causing fatal errors in my grammatical functions.
There we go. I win. Alright, what's next? Alright, now we can start scrapping shit. Haha, now I have a battery. 2 batteries. Nice. Captain's log. I am stuck in this abyss. I don't know how to get out. I'm assuming these coffins have the answer. We'll update later. End log. I see dangerous place on the radar. There's many life-giving oxygen. You cannot fly there. If you suddenly smoke there, you can explode. It's better to suffocate than burn. You know what, babe? You're right. You're very right. I would rather suffocate than burn. Oh, I really need a better fucking oxygen system. Jeez, is it already that freaking cold? Oh, man. Metal and alkali. Let's see. One of the things I really like about this game is that it auto sorts everything. What's it sitting at? 48. Why is the timer still going off? Give me a second, chat. Are you still alive? I cannot name my coordinates, but there is debris, and there is debris on the left. You have to help. I beg you, quick, fly to me through the radiation. No, I'm good. Let's see. What's this way?
Be careful with the vacuum breakdowns. An electric shock of such power can lead to the failure of my systems, and I can't guarantee the safety of your corpse before the arrival of the funeral team.
Well, not what I needed, but free shit is free shit. Yes, I'll take more water. Is that a condom? Right, that's how you make the oxygen balloon. Shit.
The largest condom in the world, and also an emission of gas, most likely oxygen, are detected ahead. There's no data on the condom being suitable for an oxygen reservoir, but you can try to construct a simple balloon for distracting yourself from fatal thoughts.
I didn't realize there were oxygen candles this close to me. Right. I'm dying. Forgot. I keep accidentally hitting the drop button. I meant to eat that. Oh, my door is cracked open. I forgot I had it cracked while my oven was running. Don't need it while my oven's not. Alright. Okay, back into the wider universe. I'm looking for thick electrical tape, and I can't freaking remember where the hell I'm supposed to find it here. So, that's a thing. Maybe this way. One of these? No, but I'll take more food, I guess.
A lot of various goods were transported in the cargo holds of the liner unnamed. The Global Funeral Agency rented only a small part of the ship's space in the framework of the advertising company and has nothing to do with these goods.
I cannot remember how to find fucking tape. This is unfortunate. Right. Sorry, my little brother texted me. That's why I'm sitting still here for a minute. Let's see. Ooh. Right. Okay. Oh. I'm dumb. You don't find the electrical tape, you build, motherfucker. Alright. Do we have enough now? I believe I do. One of those. And then we go to objects. On my monitor, the signals of rescue shuttles appeared right at this point, but no one answered. Probably there is danger there, so it's worth to fly. Alright, let's see what the crap imposed by the developers is.
The electrical stimulation is complete. Having traced your brain's activity while you were working, your brain was stimulated with small electrical charges to improve your engineering skills. Judging by the result, it didn't work and caused a number of hallucinations. However, it was entertaining. You still can't get past the radiation, but I will mark the coordinates of the rescuers for useless motivation.
I just realized I played this game several times and I didn't think about it, but this is a fucking dick. It's just a giant metal dick. Fuck it. There we go. Game's over. We won, chat.
You are here. That means death was impossible. Tell truth. Confirm.
Okay. I love this game just for that reason. Oh, I forgot the autosave system in this game is garbage. No. Fuck. All right, here we go. We do this all over again. Totally on purpose, chat. I totally never did any of that by mistake. I never forgot a single thing. Stop judging me, chat. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it, but I need rubber, not water. All right, that was a little hiccup there, chat. Okay, this time, don't beat myself to death with it before saving.
The electrical stimulation is complete. Having traced your brain's activity while you were working, your brain was stimulated with small electrical charges to improve your engineering skills. Judging by the result, it didn't work and caused a number of hallucinations. However, it was entertaining. You still can't get past the radiation, but I will mark the coordinates of the rescuers for useless motivation.
All right. Where should I put my giant metal phallus? I'm I'm thinking here. Yep. There it is. All right. All right, guys, let's learn how to survive deep space. I haven't checked my butthole yet, Oberon. I probably should at this point. Yeah, Oberon. What's the context? Don't worry. I'll let our Oracle explain for himself. Okay, so we're supposed to daddy daycare the restrooms. I get it. Cool. Anyway. Oh no. Have I been clipped? No, it's YouTube. Okay, we're good. What have you got here, Oberon? Oh, yeah. Okay. So y'all couldn't hear that through my music because I don't have Chrome attached to it, which is my default browser. Instead, I use Brave for Twitch. But yeah, I know that. I know that video. I've seen it in my feed more than once. All right. No. Right. Sorry. Gotta turn it off, or it will never stop playing. How they get a VHS tape to loop, I will never know, but it's gonna sit right there. Oh look, my cigarettes. Green Universe, broccoli attack. Green Universe activists promise new terrorist attacks if burying any kind of meat in space is not prohibited.
What a loud headline. But the probability of the liner crashing
I
due to a
didn't
terrorist
want
attack
to
is
take
65%.
that. On my monitor, it signals that the rescue shuttle appeared right at this point, but no one answered. Probably there's danger there, so it's worth to fly. All right, let's see. I don't remember what the fuck I gotta do. Equipment, tools. I need refined metal wire and aluminum. Refined metal, thick electrical tape. So I need more rubber and more metal. Alright. There's no way that whole ass thing only had 2 pieces of metal. Whatever. I will say, this game probably has the best zero-G physics I've ever seen. Oh, right. You know what? You're right, Oberon. This is definitely a micro space tunnel where all of the film fits in a straight line and it just keeps going infinitely. It's like the perpetual motion machine, but with videotape. I appreciate that. Thank you for enlightening me. Now I gotta build another club to break shit, so I can get more shit, to make more shit, to break more shit. Before I go out into space, I'm gonna grab another soda. You know, all my friends made fun of me because I said I wanted to get a mini fridge, so I wouldn't have to keep getting up to go get soda. Because they never thought I'd actually stream, but now I'm starting to regret actually listening to them. There we go. Let's see. Equipment tools. Refined metal wire. Or no. Refined metal. Electrical tape. So, more rubber. See, I have this little side table right next to my, right under my desk that I just put stuff on top of. And I could totally get rid of this and replace it with a mini fridge, and it wouldn't change anything about my setup. Only problem is if I bought, you know, like beer, White Claw, wine, I would stick it in there and I would be constantly fucking drunk. And that's probably a bad idea. Give me the wire. Okay. Back to the ship. So now I think about it, Wonderful and Dangerous does aptly describe a mini fridge for me. It's great. Love it. There's nothing wrong with anything that's going on right now. Why am I getting the I'm suffocating music? Wait, I'm still floating. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait. Tape recorder. Oh, no. Didn't have any plastic. Shit. Alright. Next. Uh-oh. Whoa.
Be careful with the vacuum breakdowns. An electric shock of such power can lead to the failure of my systems, and I can't guarantee the safety of your corpse before the arrival of the funeral team.
I got a condom, which the only use of a condom is obviously oxygen. Whoever thought it was used for anything else is a fool. Look at me. I'm being responsible and actually paying attention to my oxygen levels. Okay. I really don't need to eat one of those. Oh, well, too late now.
The largest condom in the world, and also an emission of gas, most likely oxygen, are detected ahead. There's no data on the condom being suitable for an oxygen reservoir, but you can try to construct a simple balloon for distracting yourself from fatal thoughts.
In other words, make condom balloon, be happy. I can see it. Wait, what's this? Nothing. What? I think I'm starting to remember why I didn't break those before. Back to the ship. All right. Are not you married? I am not yet, but very much to want. If we survive, we could go on date. Are you saving me? I should have 2 plastic. Yeah. I don't want the fucking cigarette. Fuck off. There it is. Look at that. Oxygen balloon. Totally a thing that isn't a fucking condom, but is in fact a space survival equipment. Oberon, stop looking at me funny. I don't appreciate it. Ah, fuck. That's what I needed the tape for. Shit. Right. Real. ADHD got me again. You dirty bastard. Whatever. I have more oxygen now, at least. No.
A standard coffin at the Global Funeral Agency. The opening of the coffin will be considered an offense and an act of vandalism, but no one will judge you if you die. Judging by the degree of
The
decomposition,
second
the
worst
subject
thing to
died long
happen
before
if
the
the con
catastrophe. We
breaks.
have a murder here, Sherlock, and we just have to ignore it.
I think he's dead, guys. I don't know for sure.
It is unlikely that he suffocated from this, being in a spacesuit where oxygen is sufficient for an entire full breath.
Nope. Yeah, definitely didn't die from the condom on his head. Maybe the hammer. Judging by the broken handle, somebody was beaten very hard and painfully with it. I wonder which part of the body it was exactly. Wait.
A hammer covered in blood. The victim is also stained in blood. Probably the hammer accidentally got stained by the victim.
Accidentally. Yes, of course. Ah! A note. Could this be a clue? He betrayed our marriage? Pervert? Cheater? He deserved it! Why do I feel like everybody in this universe talks like Speed Racer? I didn't even think about that. But, like... Oh.
The note is written by a woman
I'm not
who
gonna
can
think about
professionally
this
handle
too hard.
stationary items.
Okay. Better go back to the ship while I still got 20 seconds of oxygen left. Mementos. What else could keep me sane in space? I'm gonna make another one of these because this one's gonna break soon. Excuse me, chat. That was a sneeze, not my soul leaving my body. Let's see. Oh, well. I receive a signal from Normandy. Do you get it too? I think it's some kind of trap. You mustn't fly there. Maybe these are survivors luring other survivors and eat them. Well, I'll take the scissors. Thank you. Novichok. Okay, yeah, no, this is definitely just an over-the-counter medicine. There's nothing nefarious here. I don't care what you say, Overon. You definitely know what this is. For anybody who might not know, Novichok agent was one of the worst chemical weapons ever developed by anybody on the planet. I'm not going to name specific demographics, but if you know, you know. The Novichok drug is developed with the support of the Pension Association. Yeah, that makes sense. This composition of this unique drug includes such rare ingredients such as chalk, probably increasing sexual potency, cold, probably increasing something as well, water, sugar, and ascorbic acid. Recommended for persons who attained sexual maturity and experienced an unreasonable fear of intimacy, even with themselves. I'm gonna leave that. Wait, I have to
An
take
unknown
it.
substance with a suspicious name. The evidence is collected. The investigation is successfully completed. It is obvious that the victim was poisoned by a Novichok chemical weapon for treason. This is confirmed by the cipher from a note that the female agent lost at the scene of the crime. Some special agency clearly had a hand in this.
Totally. I totally believe you, suit AI, who knows everything and isn't just winging it as much as I am. There's a condom. There's some scissors. I don't think I'll need the scissors at this point, but I'll take them. Anything else I can get here? Wait, no, right. Oxygen. Suffocation. No breathing. Don't give a fuck if I die in space bleeding. I don't know. What do you want? Get in the fucking building! Or ship. Whatever. Tools. Oh, hey. I haven't heard that one before, Oberon. I love it. The only other one that I've heard was cut my life into pieces. This is my plastic fork. Suffocation, no breathing. This is my plastic spork. Do I need the shears right now? You know, I feel like this game is far too self-aware in some ways. Developers, designed by the developers to avoid making complex animations of fingers with normal scissors. Anything I can make? No? Okay, what am I actually supposed to be doing? Achievements. Wait. Every survivor deserves an Oscar. So it goes. You finally got an Oscar. Why would you need anything else? Oh, wait. These are the ones that I've actually... Oh, no. This is for this one. Never mind. Okay. I thought it was over all my games. Food. Obviously. Water. Obviously. Helmet for the funerary spacesuit. The tier. Tear. Tier. I'm gonna go with tear. Improved by handicraft. Thicker glass. Useless lead antennas. Some blotches on the front side. In short, a real beauty. Increases moral protection from radiations. Drill. Right. That's what I was fucking building. Refined metal. Thick electrical tape. Fuck. I got distracted again, guys. ADHD strikes again. Oh, man. Right. Okay. So what the fuck do I need? I'm totally not, fucking this up any worse. Thick electrical tape. I need rubber. Right. Oh no. I made a fool out of myself in front of all the people in the chat. Luckily, there's not that many of you yet. Oh, wait. Those don't have rubber. They have plastic.
A lot of various goods were transported in the cargo holds of the liner unnamed. The Global Funeral Agency rented only a small part of the ship's space in the framework of the advertisement company and has nothing to do with these goods.
Oxygen candles. Very necessary in this game. Wait, no, there's another one over here. Hold on. There it is. I will take one that had all three of the rubbers that I needed. This game makes me realize how difficult omnidirectional travel would be for somebody who grew up on a planet with regular gravity. Alright. Items. Oh, wait. No resources. Alright, chat, for anybody who's never played this game before, some items can only be harvested off these asteroids, including aluminum. Is there another one? Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. You get to watch me do the most boring shit on the fucking planet, but I love it. not gonna lie, there's a reason I like Death Stranding, and that's because it was simple and straight to the point. Let's see. Fine metal, battery. What was the other one? Wire. Of course it was wire. All right. Wait. Hmm. Oh boy. Let's go. Rolled fabric, lead paint, aluminum ×4. So I'm gonna go grab some more metal. I'm gonna get a couple scrappers before I make any overt movements. Let's see what's up here.
A
See you
model
guys.
from the advertisement of the Global Funeral Agency. She looks good even without her head, but I wouldn't recommend touching the picture, as it could be regarded as sexual harassment.
This is just universal confirmation that sex sells. Do you try overcome radiation without spacesuit? Must try definitely. It might save us.
The shuttle was flooded with paint during the crash. Even the service center wouldn't be able to clean it from the inside. It's impossible to repair it. The paint itself also has no value after freezing. The safe is private property, and the Global Funeral Agency is indifferent to the fact of its opening. The BreathEdge Global Funeral Agency. We care about your reputation.
Okay, chat. The chicken doesn't match. Let's see. Somewhere over here, I think. Oh, Hey. Who's this nerd?
It's probably the owner of the shuttle with paint. He was engaged in illegal pumping during the crash, judging by the traces of paint on his hands and a
is he
huge hose stuck to his
doing?
face.
You know what? No, I don't want to know. Hey, chicken, take care of that charge. I see you, chat. I see you. Especially you, Oberon. I'm looking right at you. Anyway, so I'm going to take this. Oxygen candle! Oh, hey, lead paint. And free tape. I'll take that. That wasn't there before. I haven't played in a while, if you can't tell, Jet. And new shit is great. I love it. It's the reason I play games like Abiotic Factor from Early Access. I want to see the changes. Anyway, hopefully I can make it the 250 meters back to my ship before dying of oxygen deprivation. But we'll see how this goes. It was a riveting journey, chat. I'm glad we're doing this together. Definitely nothing wrong here. Nothing boring at all. I swear, I wish I had a booster pack. I hate slowness. I hate it. Really do, chat. Anyway, complaining, that ain't me. See, we're fine. Only a tiny bit of death. Alright. Wait.
The sensors report the presence of some nearby cooling gel. Its microscopic particles can settle on the glass of the spacesuit, forming some beautiful frostwork which can lead to visibility deterioration. Toilet detected. Some of our clients are very sensitive about toilet talk, and therefore we included a dictionary filter which will replace the word feces with the word joy. Judging by the amount of joy around, this is the debris of the liner's public toilet. This means that there may be large reserves of water from the shower tanks nearby. The main
Poor fellow. For some reason, there was always a lot of these rodents. Whether they ran away and multiplied or they were especially bred, I do not know. But I think there's still a lot of them.
I propose to call it Hammond, although this toilet doesn't look like a manned robot.
Let's see. You must try not to eat. Food can be poisoned, and water, and air. I care! I swear this woman seems like she's trying to kill us, but at the same time, I also think she's just stupid. Anyway. Resources. Don't give a shit. No. Fuck off. Go to hell. Leave me alone. What do I need for these? Metal, wire, and scissors. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Alrighty then. Time for the next step. Really hate not being able to hit shit.
The absence of movement of the nearby debris contradicts the basic laws of physics. Either someone forgot about the use of logic, or it is an anomaly formed in the radius of the destroyed core of the liner.
Just in case.
There should have been a joke about fat people here, but it didn't fit into the screen's text field.
Bad joke. I get it. Woo, shawarma. I mean, as much as I like free food and water, I would rather have something that can help me, you know, continue on. Oof. All right. All right, chat. I need to hit the head, so I'm going to go to a quick BRB. I will see you guys in a minute. All right, Chad, I'm back. Let's get back into BreathEdge. Let's see, what do we need to do next? Store some shit, at least. Oh, wait, I can already make this. A complex device for outputting accumulated gases to accelerate the body and weaknesses. Ineffective when used on healthy stomach. Well, chat, are you ready for Bart-powered movement? Because I am. Alright, let's see. You still not die? It is so grief.
An automatic shuttle temperature control system. Due to the freezing of the sensors, it works at maximum power and is able to melt the cooling gel along with the helmet.
I wanted to say great. Great, not grief. My very bad language.
The temperature control system proved to be extremely reliable and works even when the shuttle is destroyed completely. I wouldn't recommend disassembling and examining it.
Alright. Okay. Come on.
A cemetery of rescue shuttles. The evacuation zone is very close, but the amount of debris is far from encouraging. It is highly recommended that you not touch the glass fragments with your hands. Tiny splinters are able to pierce the thin fabric of the spacesuit and cause a slight death attack.
I should have brought more oxygen candles. Shit, this is a bad idea. I think I might die. I wonder when my last autosave was. Oh boy. Too late now. I hope you enjoyed the sounds of me choking to chat. This is brought to you by Dirty Wombat. So we'll pretend that never happened, right?
Again? You are here. That means death was impossible. Tell truth. Confirm.
See, chat, nothing ever happened. Nothing. Ever. Ever. Actually. if it's eyeball. There we go. And Grandpa's mug. Seems like the best place. I don't know. Alright, let's see where we go from here. Right, gotta remake the damn scissors. Well, no, I need to remake the... No, I don't need to remake anything. Shit, okay. Wait, what? Hold on. Apparently I can pee all over everything. And it takes away from my fucking water. Interesting. Let's see. Equipment, items, batteries. All right. Well, let's try this glass run again.
An automatic shuttle temperature control system. Due to the freezing of the sensors, it works at maximum power and is able to melt the cooling gel along with the helmet.
Can y'all believe this is technically an indie game? Because when it came out, it was the studio's first production. I always find it surprising, personally. Like, this game is so well made, it's kind of ridiculous.
It works even when the shuttle is destroyed completely. I wouldn't recommend disassembling and examining it.
Yeah, whatever. Shut up.
A cemetery of rescue shuttles. The evacuation zone is very close, but the amount of debris is far from encouraging. It is highly recommended that you not touch the glass fragments with your hands. Tiny splinters are able to pierce the thin fabric of the spacesuit and cause a slight death attack.
You still not die? It is so grief. I wanted to say great, not grief. Great. My very bad language. All right. Actually, before I do that, all right, let's go.
The service supply compartment, almost intact. They usually install oxygen stations here. You would be in luck if you managed to get inside. A damaged door scanner. You can scan the scanner with a scanner to record the scanner's damage data to the scanner's scanner protection system for emergency depressurization of the compartment. You will need a scanner. I used the word scanner 8 times.
Tell me where we're on. Was that actually 8 times or was it more? It felt like more. There you go, buddy. You're free now. Totally not dead. Or anything. Ever. Anyway. Thank you for the attempt, Oberon. I do appreciate it. Alright, let's go scan some scanner stuff scannily. I'm not as creative as the creators of this game. Who would have thought? No way. Okay.
There can be no mistake here. This is working autonomous. You must carefully remove the station by removing 2 screws. Anyway, this doesn't matter anymore. At least now you have an understanding of how to assemble one. You have a set of its parts and a light taste of despair.
Sorry about that. I should have let him finish his dialogue before I ripped it off the wall. Anyway. Back upstairs. Let's go. Let's do this. We're good. Why'd the music stop? Come on, BreathEdge. Nope, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna Alt-Tab. Yeah, Ron, can you hear that music? It is, in fact, lo-fi. It's the easiest thing I can find that isn't... It's the easiest royalty-free music I can find that I actually like. Besides, I grew up with music like this. I love lo-fi. If you can explode your body, your flesh can be noticed by rescuers and you become a hero. Nah, I'm good. Thank you, though. Battery, plastic, and refined metal. So, just to give you a heads up on what I'm doing, chat. I made an oxygen station, which is going to be very useful here in a second. You'll see why once I get there. And then I'm going to make an extra one of these oxygen generators. Those are actually the refills for the oxygen stations. And I feel like I might need one before the end of this. So we'll see how this goes. Wish me luck, chat. Actually, I'm gonna take the time to get another thing of a couple things of rubber, because having one more recharge station or oxygen station period would be a boon. Definitely not a detriment. Hmm. Let's see.
I understand that such an image can horrify you, but put your mind at ease. You will need to pay only half the cost of a damaged spacesuit in such a situation. The BreathEdge agency is proud of its loyal attitude towards clients.
Hey, I'll take that rubber. So, I feel like this guy didn't have a good time. Yeah, no. Yeah, okay. Anyway, he's fine. He doesn't need any help. He's alive, totally. There are no dead people on this ship. The unnamed. No dead people at all. Ah, there it is. Give me a second, Chad. I got a phone call. All right, chat. I'm back. The little brother just had a question for me. Didn't take too long to answer and get back to y'all.
If this station doesn't explode, your engineering skills will be reconsidered. I recommend that you investigate the immediate vicinity in search of radiation protective equipment for flying to the evacuation zone.
That's why I decided to go for the refill station. That way, if one of these runs out of oxygen, I have a good source.
A large accumulation of toxic colorant has been discovered. If you find a container with this substance, you may receive irreversible brain damage and also improve the anti-radiation protection of the spacesuit.
Don't lick the paint here, chat. It's all lead-based.
It looks like a tank with paint.
Alright. Got paint. I need more lead. So here we go. More paint. Only got 2 of that? Lame. Is that lead? No, it's metal, but I could use that. There's some lead. More paint. All right. Refill my oxygen. Actually, I need some more metal. It's more lead. I'm grabbing as much of this shit as I can. Okay, got plenty of lead, plenty of paint. I think I might be able to make the next few upgrades for my suit off of just what I got. Or at least this one is definitely guaranteed. Not gonna lie, chat. Survival crafting games like this are always my favorite. BreathEdge is one of my absolute favorite games because I love space. Space is the best. I honestly wish that I lived in a space-based society, but you know, I was probably born 200 to 300 years early for that. So it's life, right?
The protection level against radiation is still insufficient for the flight to the evac point. You still need to improve the equipment or click exit game in the menu of your spacesuit, which will solve all your problems.
It's like, make your new shit or quit. Those are your two choices. They're both valid. I hope you enjoy them. Loser. Alright.
Due to the high toxicity level of the renewed painting of the spacesuit, the probability of your death from radiation is now lower than the probability of death from the suit itself. In this regard, you can fly to the evacuation point.
All right, chat. I think this is a good place to stop, so I'm going to save, obviously. And then I am going to call it a night. I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's stream. BreathEdge is one of my favorite games ever, and I wanted to share it with y'all. So, if nothing else, I will be back tomorrow, probably with the same game. I feel like I'm going to stream on my weekends, and I'm going to stick to the same game over those weekends. Hope y'all enjoyed today. Have a good night, chat. Bye-bye.